That's the only thing. And another thing, this is to all the black African American women. Listen at me and listen at me clearly. If you don't want me coming for you, then just stop coming for me. Okay? And then you want to put it out there, Ms.Netta don't like black women, but that's what she's trying to be. No, it's not. I ain't trying to be no mother black woman. Because I can say some of the baddest things about some black women that I know. So hell no, I ain't trying to be no black woman. If that's the case, I want to be a white woman. Because they more smarter. Because y'all sit up, y'all act so damn ignorant and act like y'all don't know how to get. And y'all then you want to sit up and want given to you all the damn time. But then you want to cry about it. So don't look at me and don't try to belittle me because I get on here and I fuss at you because y'all get on here, y'all do it. Ain't no white women on my page disrespecting me, cussing me out and all up in me and my husband business. Hell no, because they know how to mind their damn business.
All right, I'm just gonna be real. Regardless, love it or hate it, black women, this is on y'all. Because far too often, black men have said for the longest time possible that this is not something that you want to, in a sense, allow. You want to sit idly by and just allow people to do and think whatever it is they want to think. Um, and it's mainly and specifically black women who have fostered and allowed voices like this to reign supreme. The person that you're able to hear, Ms.Netta, knows that primarily you have black women on the platform that eat up the content, that like the content, that share the content, that come directly through the comment sections and say all of the things that they want to decide to state. So again, for the black women out there, you guys have allowed individuals like this to have a voice and to do all of the things they want to do and then turn around and then use that exact same voice of which you allowed them to build, of which you supported, to turn that directly on you and say stuff like this on social media. You have literally orchestrated and allowed this to take place. And I want to reiterate myself again. For many decades, black men have tried to tell black women, don't do this. Don't go down this road. Don't allow people to be within proximity. Don't allow people to think one thing when really it's something else. Far too often, black men have said this, and pretty much to a brick wall. Women did not want to listen, did not want to heed the words. So this is why you see videos like this of a Ms.Netta. This is why you see other videos of other individuals thinking that they can fight black women, that they can fight young black women, that they can fight young teenage girls. This is why you see all of this stuff going on directly out here. And primarily the thing that people want to sit up there and try to do and say is that, oh, well, if the fathers were there, if the men in the community were actually there to do some leadership, and there's only so much people can do if they, happen to get so much resistance. There's only so much that you can do. People expect you to literally keep fighting and keep fighting. People literally want you to use a toothpick to bust through the side of a mountain. It's like, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You might as well take whatever years that it takes to walk around that mountain and see what's on the other side, because you trying to steadily sit there through all the negative degrees of weather, all the snow, all the moisture, all the frostbite, all of this, all of the hunger, trying to make even a dent in the side of that mountain with that toothpick. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of time. It's a dummy mission. But that's pretty much what people want black men to do. And I'm like, how do we get here? How, no matter what takes place, no matter what happens, you'll have a variety of instances of which other people have allowed, but somehow, some way, black men will be 100% to blame for all of it. I'm like, you have to be kidding me. Because even in my years of being on this planet, I've heard black men in the community, even of which my own family, sit up there and try to tell women, try to inform them and whatnot or whatever. And people didn't want to listen. People didn't want to listen. And then they saw the result. And then people want to turn around and try to blame others. It's like, nope. nope, you're not going to blame me because I tried to tell you. And I've literally heard men in my family say it. So I know for a fact that this is the same thing that goes on in the black community, where men in the families will try to tell the women there, and the women will decide to do whatever it is that women want to decide to do. And then once everything starts falling down, then they want to turn around and be like, well, this is your fault because you knew this, you saw this, and you didn't do. Nope, 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 nope. No, 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 nope. And again, even on my platform, I've tried to tell black women before we got to a Ms.Netta, before we got to a lot of these events, tried to tell black women like, hey, stop agreeing, stop allowing, stop sitting idly by, stop allowing people to be within proxy, stop doing that because it's not going to fare out too well. And like I said, this ain't even worse. This is not even worse. It's going to get there. It's going to be it's on a slimmer, it's on a slow roll, but it's going to get there. The worst is yet to come. But like I said before, there is still time for a lot of black women to start setting a lot of this stuff straight so that things like this will not take place. Because like I told y'all before, y'all consider a lot of people your best friends, but your best friends are some of your worst enemies. And I'm not understanding how it is that black women can continuously make friends with people who are their worst enemies. I'm a little bit confused. How does that work? You make friends with the people that don't love you. You make friends with the people that want to be, next to you and do all of these other types of things. Use your energy, be energy vampires and whatnot or whatever. And then they turn that energy on you. As soon as they get what it is they want, they turn on you. And I'm like, wow. And I'm like, y'all just continuously do this? Y'all just let those people do that to you every single time? And then go back to them and say that that's your best friend? And that you support everything that they do and want to do? Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. But again, I got to come to the realization that you got people out here that like getting treated a certain type of way. And that the only way for them to exist and to survive is to have this type of energy around them, to allow these type of people to basically be there and to use them and to do all of these other stuff. Like I said, it's crazy. Black women, I don't know what y'all gonna do. I really don't. I really don't. Like I said before, there's a lot of conversations, and maybe I'm the wrong person to have this conversation because I'm not a black woman, obviously. Um, but there's a lot of conversations that needs to be had, and I don't really see y'all having those conversations. I keep seeing the same conversations about the dating market, about high value black men and what black men ain't doing, what it is that they need to do, how black men need to catch up, how black men need to level up. But you're doing all of this thinking and all of this trailblazing and whatnot, and you still got the same circle of people around you that's wishing for your downfall. So you're worried about the black man and what they should be doing, but you're not worried about keeping your circle tight and making sure you keep away the vultures and your enemies. That's crazy. That's crazy. But then when your downfall happens, somehow, some way, it's going to be a black man that you dated for the reason that your downfall happened. It ain't going to be because of your sister, your mother, your aunt, your grandmother. It ain't going to be because of your best friend. It ain't going to be because of a female coworker or somebody else that might have been plotting on you. Somehow, some way, it's going to be, oh yeah, that black dude I dated, yeah, he was wishing on my downfall. He was jealous of me. He didn't want this business or whatever else to succeed. He was mad because I was making more money. It's crazy. Some of the most jealous people around you look just like you, and they're around you right now. You don't even know it. It has zero to do with men. But like I said, black women, y'all allow stuff like this to happen. And this is what happens when you decide not to listen.